Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for May 23rd, 24th, 25th, and 26th, Monday through Thursday. Now, you know that I'm going to be using Radley Valentine cards. I use my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main reading. I will pull one from my Guardian Angel cards and also from Emily Anderson Crystal Deck. Oh, all the cards want to fly. They really want to fly. Crystal Deck. Now, this, however, is the introduction, not the main readings. This will be tagged on to the beginning of all the readings, and I will put a timestamp for you. During this time, I'm going to use my Waite Rider Traditional Tarot and my Colette Baron Reed The Good Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay? Okay. Couple things going on. Now, this is a Friday that I'm doing this. The Schumann resonance that I post about on either Facebook, Instagram, or a lot of times I'm trying to do it more and more on the community page for YouTube. This is the geomagnetic resonance. I don't really know a whole lot about it except that when it's white, it's hot, it's big, and it has been white for the last couple of days. So the energies, and this is more of a physical energy, the energies have been extremely, extremely strong. Now, and I mean, a lot of people that know so much more about this, they're like, this is amazingly strong. Now, there are still a lot of solar flares going on. That's going to continue, sunspots, whatever you want to call these, that are just coming down, coming down. So the energies are still very, very intense. There's a lot of planetary things going on. And let me go back to my little listy thing here and kind of talk about what we have. So we have then, okay, we're now in Gemini season. Now, and on the 23rd, Mercury, which is retrograde, has gone back into Taurus, which is the Earth. It will go back into Gemini beginning of June, I believe, and Mercury likes to be in Gemini. Mars on the 24th enters Aries. Mars likes to be in Aries. We have, okay, the 24th, we have the Gemini sextiling Jupiter. That's a nice, comfortable energy. And then Venus, which is in Aries right now, sextiling Saturn, which is in Aquarius. And Saturn and Aquarius, they belong together. So there's things going on. The sextiling actually has a very, very comfortable energy, so it's not a bad energy at all. Taurus trining Pluto, which is in Capricorn on the 25th. I'm sorry, Mercury in Taurus trining Pluto. That intensifies things a little bit more, but it's not a bad energy either. It's not an opposition, and it's not a squaring of it either. So there's a lot of interesting stuff, not necessarily anything real, I don't know, should I say this, earth-shattering, but still, it's still something to be watching. Now, I do follow some interesting astrology, people that know a lot more than I do, and there is some things coming up in June with the planetary movement. So like, Venus, what did I say, is in Aries right now. It will be going into Libra. I said Mars is in Aries. That there, a lot of the planets will be touching into their home base. Okay, I think there's 4 or 5 planets in June that touch into their home base, which is odd. It's very odd. And remember, something's going to be going on June 24th. There's going to be a very strong planetary or very big planetary alignment again. We also have June 6th in June coming up, so June 6th, and then we have 2022, so 222 is that 6 energy also, so 666, number of man. So we're looking into some interesting times, and again, all of the energies that keep pushing forward. The one thing that I am getting a lot of is that even though all these planets are doing interesting things, it's just not clear to a lot of people what it actually means. Okay, so we just have to go with that, and that's why somebody like me, maybe I can help in a little bit interpret some of this. We'll see. But right now, let's see what's going to happen. Like I said, May 23rd, 4th, 25th, and 26th, the energies do not feel real horrible. But, I guess, is that where we're at right now? Oh, they're not horrible. But again, the Schumann resonance, all these outside factors are extremely strong right now. So let's see. Well, for one thing, I hope you can make sense of what I just told you. But let's see what we have for this week, Monday through Thursday. Let's go. And again, this is the just the introduction. And with the introduction, after that, I will post again the timestamp. So I hope you watch it at least one time. Okay, let's see what the universe, so higher power, what does the universe have? What does the universe have to say? What do we need to be aware of? Or just tell us whatever it is we need to know. Just tell us whatever it is we need to know. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Oh, good time. Take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. So here we are, here. Let's make that better. Okay. Let's see. First card is, okay. We have the Tower card. So this is a 16. Numbers are very important. Now, numbers can be used for good energy. They can be used for not good energy or bad energy. We're going to use them. We're going to look at the positive of this. We're going to look into the good energy. We're going to claim that good energy. You are all star seeds. You are all light workers. You are all, you have chosen to be here. You would not have gravitated to my channel if you have not. And having said that, you're probably facing a lot of adversity. You're probably being bombed, energetically wise with just so much. And sometimes you just need to rest a little bit. The Tower card now. So we have the one, new beginnings. 10s, 10 plus 6, 10s transition. 0 is God's source energy. 6 is the number of man, so it's energies we put into it. And then you add 1 and 6 together, it becomes a 7. 7 is a divine number. It is the divine umbrella, the divine guidance. It's the divine interference, divine intervention. The Tower card means everything needs to be ripped apart before things can be put back together again. So kind of does, the energies per se, yeah, that does go along with that. The planets being in that sextile and that, trining, that brings a little bit of a gentleness, so it may not be as harsh as we might think it could be. I mean, the Tower, again, is one of these things. Things have to come down. Things have to be broken through. But again, this is universal energy. We live our lives. And we do have a divine blessing over us to, and one of my mottos is, God gets us through this. He always does. So, we do have this, that we do get this. So when we're seeing things collapsing around us, know that you do have, like I said, that divine umbrella. So this is the Tower. But the only thing about the thing about the Tower is it has to happen in order for the air to clean, for the air to be, to freshen up. The last time I think we had the Tower, I noted that the crown was falling down. This does not necessarily mean that this is us. This is just the energies around us. Okay? And this is going to be, I kind of feel like we're going to be observing this. We're going to be seeing this. Here we go. Next card is, okay, this is reversed. Reversed cards have a little stronger energy. Now this is the 5 of Pentacles. Now, the 5 of Pentacles is our earth energy. It is our Taurus. Remember, Mercury is in Taurus right now. It is our Capricorn. Pluto is in Capricorn right now. And Virgo. Okay, earth energy, job, money, career. It could be, starting a business. It could be something to your home. Now, this one is not necessarily the most positive pentacles that I see. 5 is about change. This one is worry. Many times, traditionally, this is worrying about money. Changes in the situation, changes in the money situation. The people here are not necessarily prepared for any of these changes. They're out in the snow. They're just not, they're not in a happy place at this time. However, there is something that might be beyond this wall, and that might be what they're going to and so there could be some shelter. I'm not going to say that this is any of the business energies around, but again, we have a divine umbrella over us. So let's see what this third card has to say. The Page of Cups. Interesting with that one. Now, the court cards have double or dual energies. All the court cards have a base energy. So the page base energy is earth energy, is the pentacle energy, money, job, career, home. Cups is the water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, fluid, emotional. So we do have a couple of planets in Pisces. We just had that Scorpio full moon eclipse, very strong stuff that's still kind of, pushing us forward with that type of energy. Now, the page is very enthusiastic. The page does feel very confident and that anything is possible, that there is still this hope. Now, the interesting thing, so there is cups again, spiritual, romantic, loving energy here. So there is so even though all of this is going through, there is always going to be something that's out there for us. There is something more that's happening. I do feel, I always love the fish in the cup. Now, the fish in the cup, so there's a spiritual aspect to this. And the cup, the page has this quizzical look, like, not quite sure how you got there. Now, it could be that the page actually found the fish on dry land and put it in there, and the fish is thanking him. But it's always kind of like, to me, it's like, how did this actually happen? But the Page of Cups is actually a very positive energy and says that things are going to work out much, much better than we even think. So interesting stuff. Again, this is more of a universal energy. This is not your astrological or personal reading, okay? So let's see with my Colette Baron Reed. One day I'll remember her name. The Good Tarot. I do like this card. I had these for like several years, and they were supposed to be very gentle, and I looked at it and I said, no, these are very deep cards. Very, maybe they are gentle, but I just felt that they just have many layers to them. And they're only giving me a few of their layers right now. So they did call for me to start using them again. Okay, let's see what we've got. Higher power, what can you tell us? What do we need to know? 2 cards. 2 cards came. So let's put these like this, and let's see what we have to say. Let's see what we have to see. Here we go. The 2 of Earth. So we've got a lot of this Earth energy again. So 2s are choices. What are we going to do? 2s are choices, crossroads, this way, that way. Earth, again, money, job, career. It's kind of it's an energy that's just like, what are we going to do? How are we going to handle this? We can handle this in a very positive way, or we can, as my aunt used to say, we can cry in our beer. The thing about this is it's not a very clear picture here. I want to look at not a very clear picture, but there is some energies up here. There is something that is angelic, spirit, ancestry type of thing. But again, it's how are we going to handle whatever this is that's going on with the money situation, with the security situation. There's going to be some choices with this. And the choices are actually going to be very diverse, very diverse. So just kind of getting, even though this is not a very stark card, it's not necessarily a very clear card either. So here we go. Let's see what the last one is. And here we go to, this is actually the Knight of Fire. This is, even though it says Messenger, they also have in this, they also have the Page of Fire, or, the pages here. Let me make sure. But so this is the, Do we have a page in here? I want to show you that this is, because sometimes I'll think that this is the the page of fire, but it's really not. I'm going to hold on a second. Let me find. Okay, so they do have, in this deck, they do have pages. So to me, that's a little confusing that the messenger of fire would not be a page, but it is not. This is the Knight of Fire. So the Knight underlying energy is fire energy. It is our Leo Sagittarius and our Aries energy. And we do have Jupiter in Aries right now. So there's a lot of, that's a lot of positive stuff going on. So even if we feel like they're, again, watching what's going on in the world may not necessarily feel comfortable per se to us, we do know that there is this really positive, hey, things are going to work out better energy. We have to cling to this. There's a little quizzical also, and there's a lot of, little observant type of energy. Money situation, there's going to be some choices with money. Choose, have choices. What do we do with our money? What are we supposed to do with our money? Now, the messenger of fire, though, is the Knight of Fire in the traditional. Knight's very directional. Fire energy, very enthusiastic, just very much, go with your gut. Fire is, of course, passionate. It's very burning. It's very committed energy with this. It's also very, I'm getting a lot of confidence with her too. And here she is. She's wearing the crown of candles. And so she is not afraid. This card is not afraid of whatever is to come. This card, there's maybe some preparation going on here, but she is not afraid. She's just going to go right out there. She also knows. There's a knowing energy with her too. Her path is lit no matter what happens. She knows where she's going, and she's just gonna go there. Okay, so interesting stuff. I mean, here we have we have these two cards that are extremely positive energies. This one's a questionable energy. These two cards are kind of scary energies, but they're followed by these very positive energies around. Again, this is more what's going on in the greater unknown. And I told you there are many people that I've been following out, astrologies. Now, I don't follow people that do what I do because I don't want to dilute my message. I don't want to give somebody else's message. I do want to see what's going on in the planets because many scriptural, many religious scriptures say, watch the heavens, and they do have an influence on us. So those are more what I follow, but everyone's like, it's going to be intense, but we don't know we don't know where or how or, it's going to all play out. Okay. So again, please like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications, watch all of the videos at the same time. We're going to start our videos for your sign now. And hello to my Scorpios. Oh, are we still feeling that full moon energy? Definitely. Your south node energy? Definitely. Scorpio, you are making a splash. You are making a strong splash. And the thing that gets me, my Scorpios, is it's like, I don't know, do you see it? Do you see the impact that you're having? I'm kind of picking up, it's like, I don't think you really see it. You have so much possibilities and so much strength going on right now. And I'm kind of, I'm just getting this whole thing that you just don't see it. You don't see it, which might be very good. It's kind of like, and I shouldn't say good. It's kind of like, maybe modest of you, and which Scorpio and modesty is not necessarily go together that well. So that might be a little uncomfortable. I just don't think you see the impact that you have or the strength of purpose that you can kind of, channel in for yourself. So I don't know. That's kind of what I'm getting from higher power. You just don't see it. So pay attention. Pay attention. Now, it could also be that there's signs all around you and you're not seeing the signs. That could be because I'm getting you just don't see it. You just don't see it. Okay, let's see let us try to see what we have for our Scorpios. First, these two are reversed. First card is decision. Okay, decision. Now, 15. Change, change, change. 5, 5, 5. 3 5s. If you're seeing a lot of 3 5s, that is angelic numbers telling you you are on your right path. The thing about the decision, though, this is also the devil card, and this is afraid. This is face and fears. This is afraid to make that decision. This is like, I need to do this, or I know that I have to let go. I know that I have to go forward. I know that I have to make some changes. I'm just afraid of them, or I don't want to confront them. I don't want to confront my own fears. I don't want to look in the mirror. And, so there's something there. Again, you just don't see it. You don't see that there's so many more possibilities for you, my Scorpios. And the decision card, like I said, this is the devil card. Couple of things is also, if I go back to the devil card in itself and the White Rider, there's these two people, sort of people, not necessarily human anymore. Maybe there's been some changes in your life, my Scorpios, and you're like, I don't like these changes. I want to be back. I want to connect with higher power again. So, whereas these changes are not necessarily positive, but now it's kind of like, it's time. It's time to make a decision. It's time to make some changes. It's time for you to connect back with higher power. And, and maybe you've been finding that even though you're saying, well, no, I do connect, but maybe it's not been the way it used to be. But again, decision energy, decision. Archangel Jophiel. Jophiel has a lot of creativity and is actually, I think he's the archangel over artists too. And many times artists, if you think about it, they have this wonderful ability to create, and yet they're always a little worried about what they're sharing when they share their creation. Anyway, release yourself from that which holds you back, which is a good time because this is the waning moon. A need to detox, unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. You don't see it. You just don't see all the possibilities out there for you. But sometimes, like I said, change, positive or negative, it's scary. Anyway, next card is reversed, and this one is the 8 of Michael. So 8s, unlimited opportunities and possibilities. Michael is our air energy. It is Gemini. We're in Gemini. It's also Libra and Aquarius. And remember, Saturn and you guys like to, there's some secrets going on here. But Saturn and Aquarius is basically, secrets versus reality, illusion versus what's, the release or the reveal, the big reveal. So there is that type of energy pushing you with that. So Michael energy, air energy, thought processes, making some plans also, hearing some news. This is really, again, going with this about releasing yourself. This is a great week for you to let go and move forward, okay? It is a great time. I had to get a drink of water, I'm sorry. But it is a great time for you to step out of what you've been in right now, to step out the muck, okay? But you've got to make that choice. You have to make the choice, my Scorpios, to do this, okay? But this week is like it's made for you to do this. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. Interesting with that. Now, let's see this next card. 5 of Ariel. So 5s. This is the 5 of Pentacle that we had in the introduction. Again, you have that 5 energy, change energy. Ariel is our Pentacle energy, Earth energy. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Go back to the intro. I'll talk about that at that time. But that 5 of Pentacles was a little bit scary. That was kind of like, what am I going to do? I don't have the money. Where's the money coming from? Is there money coming? The 5 of Ariel gives you a different view. The 5 of Ariel says you're not going to be alone in this. Whatever these changes are, there's people to help you. There's people to support you. Now, sometimes we think of support as monetary support, but with the 5 of Ariel, there's also the love of your home. There's a love of the family. Those are people that will want to help you through whatever this is. And again, you may not have a family. You may not feel that connection, but there are people around you that are there to help. Okay? But what you need to do, though, is with this, is you need to go back and you need to ask higher power for that help. Okay? People, they either don't know or they don't care. That's true too. But, divine energy, divine interference helps clear pathways for you. So again, whatever these changes, this is a great time for some major changes. You're just not seeing it. Open your eyes. Things are there. People do want to help you. Your angels want to help you. So the 5 of Ariel, you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Now this is important though for my Scorpios because you get into this. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. What does that mean? You say you can't, you can't. You're putting it out there. It just won't happen. Oh, why even try? Well, then you don't try. So you need to turn it around. I can. I will try. Speak it into existence as it is now. Okay? Really, there is some change. There's major change. It's facing fears. It's saying, it's not necessarily easy. You have to be courageous. You have to make so this is all about changes. And the thing is, like I said, higher power, and you just don't see it. Anyway, open your eyes. Open your eyes, my Scorpios. The energies are there, and they are fantastically wonderful for you. But you do have to open your eyes. Okay, guardian angels. Can you kind of connect all of this for our Scorpios, or what is it that Scorpios need to hear about this? Here we go. Okay, ready? The guardian of thought. So the guardian of thought is the King of Swords, the King of Air. King's underlying energy, air, air, air. Thought processes, thinking things very clearly, very linear also, kind of like, no right or wrong. This is just the way we're going to go. However, this is a little bit different, okay? This is a little gentler. He's not so harsh as maybe the King of Swords would be, or the King of Michael would be. He's got a little bit more give or take with this, okay? You may be called upon to be a spokesperson for a cause close to your heart. Your angels will give you the perfect words, and you'll do brilliantly. And again, you need to be the one. You need to ask for help. You need to ask for, you need to ask for who. Open your eyes. Okay. You'll do brilliantly. You may be asked to be a mentor or find one yourself. This situation involves someone who's professional with a positive attitude and fresh ideas. This person, who could be you, may be emotionally unavailable. Interesting with that one. So there is, you're going to have to speak up, or you're going to have to find someone who's going to help you speak up. Again, the King of Swords is linear, does have, thinks things through very, very carefully. But again, I don't want you to overanalyze too much, but I do want you, again, to open your eyes and ask for the help that you need, whatever that might be, okay? But again, face your fears. You have to do that. Okay, let's see now what crystal or energy. So even though that might be the face of fears, oh, I don't like that one. It's really what it's trying to say is this is going to be a great week to do that. Okay, let's see what crystal or energy for my Scorpios we have here. You can be free. People are there to help you. Take advantage of that. And it's not taking unfair advantage. It's taking the right advantage of it. Okay, they're offering it. Here we go. Let's see what we've got here. Onyx. Well, I love Onyx. I love any of the dark stones. Seeing the future, responsibility, stamina, self-mastery. Excellent. Okay, my Scorpios. Oh, open your eyes. You just don't see it. It's there for you. Grab on. Okay, my Scorpios, take a moment, please, to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. As always, my Scorpios, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.